A hidden messenger is drawing near to your life. And I want you to listen to my voice right now so you do not miss what is being sent to open a turning point for you. My beloved child, do not see this moment as a coincidence among the countless things that pass before your eyes each day. There are reminders that come very quietly, without the sound of thunder, without wearing an outward garment of splendor. Yet within them, they carry the weight of a sacred visitation. I am drawing your attention here, not to make you panic, but to help you recognize that something precious is on its way to you, something that cannot be received in haste, cannot be understood by a distracted mind, and cannot be welcomed if your heart remains closed because of doubt. Remain in this stillness, for my word is going straight into the place where you once prayed to hear an answer. You do not stand before this word by accident. Your steps, your pauses, the moments you thought were merely unplanned, I can use all of them to lead you to the very place you need to be. Sometimes you think you only happen to see a line of text, hear a reminder, meet someone, receive a call, or notice a very small sign in an ordinary day. But my child, I can wrap great things in very simple forms. I can send an answer through a conversation that seems plain. I can place confirmation in a sentence spoken by someone who does not even know they are being used as a vessel. I can send a person to you, not to impress you, but to deliver exactly what your heart has been quietly waiting for. The messenger I speak of does not necessarily have to appear in a way that astonishes you. It may be an old acquaintance unexpectedly reaching out, a stranger bringing a word of encouragement, an opportunity placed before you, guidance arriving at the right time, news that opens a new path, or a small event that awakens faith within you that had fallen asleep. What matters is not the outward form of the messenger, but what I send through them. Do not look only at the outer garment of the situation. Look with discernment. Do not ask why something sacred would come through an ordinary means. I often use humble things to carry great blessings, because a heart that is awake will recognize my hand even in the smallest details. What is being sent to you carries more than a message. It may be the answer to the nights when you prayed in the dark, when your voice was so small that even you thought no one heard. It may be the opening of a way after a long season of delay. It may be healing for a relationship, restoration for a part of life that has been worn down, wisdom for a decision you are unsure about, or confirmation that you were not wrong to keep choosing trust. I heard the words you never spoke aloud. I saw the tears you quickly wiped away so no one would notice. I knew the questions you buried deep because you feared that if you said them, the pain would become greater. And today, I want you to understand that none of those things has been forgotten. Yet, my beloved child, in order to recognize what I am sending, you need an attentive heart. If you allow noise to pull you away, if you allow fear to overpower peace, if you allow old wounds to make you suspicious of every good thing, you may stand right before a blessing and still fail to recognize it. I do not demand that you be perfect. I do not demand that you be stronger than your own strength allows. I only ask that you do not close your heart. Let your heart soften before me. Stop saying that nothing can change. Stop believing that every good door is meant for someone else. Stop assuming you have been passed over. forgotten by name, or placed on the margins of the miraculous. I know your name. I know your address. I know the hour when you need to be lifted up. And I know how to bring the answer to the exact place where you are standing. There is a reason I call this messenger hidden. Many times, what I send does not arrive with display. It may enter your life so gently that if you are only living by habit, you will overlook it. A short message can contain the opening of a way. An invitation that seems small can lead to a great change. A brief encounter can place in your hands the key to a new season. A clear thought appearing while you pray may be the very light leading you out of a dead end. Do not underestimate small things simply because you are waiting for a great sign. I am the one who can use a tiny seed to begin a vast harvest. You must also be careful, because there are voices that have tried to make you deaf to my guidance. They tell you that you are not worthy enough. They remind you of the times you failed. They make you afraid of being disappointed again, until you would rather expect nothing than open your heart to hope. They fill your days with worries, urgent tasks, and unrest, so that when I speak with gentleness, you no longer have enough quiet to hear. But today, I am piercing through that layer of noise and calling you, awaken. Not awaken in panic, but awaken in peace. Not open your eyes to fear, but open your eyes to recognize that I am near the door, preparing to place into your life what you have prayed for over a long time. When that messenger comes, do not react in haste. Listen, consider, bring everything before me in prayer. What comes from me will not force you to lose your purity, will not push you into confusion, and will not make you betray the peace placed within your heart. What comes from me may move you, may surprise you, may open a path you had never imagined, but it will carry the mark of light, wisdom, and kindness. Let me teach you to distinguish between a true opportunity and haste disguised as blessing. Let me help you recognize which door should be opened, which threshold should be paused before, which word should be received, and which noise should be allowed to pass by. You have gone through enough seasons of being isolated in your private worries. There were times when you thought you had to understand everything on your own, carry everything by yourself, and find your way through a dense fog alone. But I never told you that you had to walk alone. I have always had a way to send the right person, the right word, the right event, and the right peace at the right time. The hidden messenger on the way does not only carry a message for the present, they also carry a reminder that you are still being cared for. You are still within my providence. You can still be guided. Even if you once lost your way, you can still receive blessing. Even if you once thought you had missed too many years. So now, prepare your heart, clear away bitterness, doubt, and the voices that belittle you from within. Let peace stand guard at the door of your heart, so that when what I send appears, fear will not blind your eyes. Ask for wisdom, because blessing must be received with a clear heart. Ask for humility, because the proud often overlook what is precious when it comes in a simple form. Ask for awareness, because what is sacred does not always wait until it is convenient for you. There are doors that open in a specific season, and the one who knows how to listen will step through at the right time. I am right at the door, my beloved child. I do not come to take away your peace, but to bring you back into a deeper peace. I do not come to make you fear losing a blessing, but to teach you to value what is being given. I do not come to add another burden, but to place in your hands a sign that your prayer has been heard. When that messenger appears, whether through a person, a circumstance, an idea, or an unexpected door, recognize my hand quietly at work. Walk slowly, wisely, and trustingly. What I send will not draw you away from me, but will pull you closer, make you steadier, deepen your gratitude, and open a new season in which you understand that heaven has never been silent before your sincere cry. My timing is always precise, and heaven never deviates from what has been appointed for you. What is drawing near to your life is not a coincidence falling at your doorstep, nor is it something coming because of passing luck. It has been kept, protected, and fought for in the spiritual realm before you could see it with your eyes. There were delays you thought were failures, but in truth, they were places where unseen battles were taking place to preserve what I had prepared for you. There were doors that stayed silent for so long that you thought they would never open. But my child, silence does not mean I have stopped working. Help from heaven has been sent. The dark things that once tried to hinder, delay, confuse, and make you doubt can no longer hold back forever what belongs to you. It is coming, on time, in the right way, according to the order I have set. The reason this has been kept hidden is that not everyone can recognize my movement. Some will mock when they hear you speak of faith. Some will doubt because they see only what is in front of them. Some will pass over this word as something ordinary, because their hearts are not still enough to hear the inner call. But those who are awake, those who keep their hearts tender, those who still know how to believe in what has not yet been seen, will recognize that I am speaking very near. I call you in this hour not to create turmoil in your heart, but to awaken sacred attention within you. I warn you with love, with mercy, with the urgency of a father who does not want his beloved child to walk past their own miracle simply because it does not appear in the form they expected. Remember that my great things often come in humble forms. There are visitations that do not arrive with radiant echoes, but with such simplicity that many people miss them. There are doors that do not open where you thought they would. There are answers that do not come through the person you expected. There are blessings that do not carry the shape your imagination once drew. Therefore, do not close your heart simply because what is coming does not look like what you predicted. Do not underestimate small signs. Do not ignore gentle reminders. Do not pass over this moment as though it carries no meaning. I am reminding you that I have seen your silent tears. I have never forgotten the nights when you kept trying to believe though no one stood beside you. The times you continued walking when your strength was almost gone. And the seasons when you were faithful in the hidden place without a single sound of applause. My beloved child, your battle has never been meaningless. The days when you thought you were only enduring were actually becoming the place where I made you steadier. The nights when you thought you were about to fall became testimonies that I was still holding you with a hand no one could see. The moments when you thought nothing was changing, heaven was still working behind the curtain. I arranged things you could not yet understand. I softened hearts, I turned circumstances. I placed your name in the right places at the right time. And now, there is a transfer drawing near, an answer being sent, an opening that bears my personal mark, so that when it touches your life, you will know it could not have come from your own strength, could not be coincidence, could not be empty luck. But my hand had acted. Let your faith rise now. My voice is not always in thunderous upheaval, nor always in signs that astonish the eyes of people. Many times I come in a gentle whisper, in deep stillness, in a sudden peace placed upon you while you are troubled. And that whisper is saying to you, prepare. Prepare not only the house you live in, but also your heart, your mind, your way of life, your expectation, and the way you will receive what I am about to give. Clear away the doubts that have remained too long. Lay down the habit of staring at what was lost. Stop standing before the closed door while forgetting that I can open another path wider, brighter, and more fitting for what I have appointed for you. Do not continue measuring the future by what has passed. What is coming is greater than old losses, deeper than old wounds, and stronger than the conclusions you once heard about your life. This is not an empty phrase meant to make you feel good for a moment. This is my voice calling you back into alignment. You are chosen not so you can become proud, but so you can live awake. You are favored not so you can separate yourself from others, but so you can recognize that your responsibility is also greater. If dark things have fought fiercely around you, it is because your future carries a weight they do not want you to touch. The times sickness weakened you, the setbacks that discouraged you, and the betrayals that made you doubt human hearts cannot cancel what I am sending. They are only signs that something precious is being protected on its way to you. You survived things that seemed capable of burying you. You rose after things that seemed capable of breaking you. You continued to breathe, continued to pray, continued to believe, even though your heart trembled many times. I do not reward you because you are perfect. I sustain you because you did not give up. I see your perseverance in places no one witnessed. I see the way you still kept a part of your heart gentle, even though life wounded you many times. I see you trying not to become bitter, even when you had every reason to close yourself off. And today, I want you to know that this endurance has not been forgotten before me. There will be voices that try to make you take this word lightly. They will tell you this is only another message, only a few lines of text, only an emotional moment that will pass. But deep within, you know something is different. You feel the gentle yet deep touch. You recognize the truth when it echoes in your hidden place. Do not harden your heart. Do not bury this beneath the old layers of doubt. Do not let past disappointments steal your ability to receive what I am beginning. I am acting right now. This is no longer only far away. It has begun to move. The sending has been made. Help has been placed on the way. Sacred instructions have been given. And what I have appointed for you is moving through resistance to come toward you. I am still the one who does what exceeds human calculation. I still make a way in the place that seems sealed shut. I still pour water into the dry wilderness. I still cause what seemed withered to rise in new life. If you still have breath, you still have purpose. If your heart still beats, then I have not finished my work in you. Do not call yourself too late. Do not call yourself left behind. Do not call yourself someone who has lost every opportunity. I do not measure your life by the clock of fear. I use my timing, and that timing is never wrong. What is coming will be very specific, very personal, and very deep for you. It will not look like someone else's blessing, because it was not prepared for them. It carries the imprint of the prayers you have lifted, the tears you have shed, the needs you never told anyone about, and the things I knew before you could name them. When it comes, you will recognize with a sacred certainty that only I could have arranged it this way. Therefore, prepare your heart, stay awake, keep your peace, walk in humble expectation. What I send is not meant to make you proud, but grateful, not so you can boast, but so you can testify that I still see, still hear, still remember, still act, and still bring the right blessing to the right child at the appointed time from heaven. I have never worked randomly, because everything I touch carries the mark of precision, love, and a purpose already appointed. My beloved child, let this word settle deeply within you. Nothing is happening around you that I do not see. No tear of yours falls without my knowing. No step you take through the wilderness goes unwatched by me. I am the one who saw the lonely one in the desert, who called the trembling one from the fire that burned but was not consumed, who commanded life to step out of the place that seemed to hold only an ending. And today, I am also seeing you. You are not invisible before me. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not left on the margins of the promise. Even though there were times when you felt like a name covered over, like a voice unanswered, like someone standing outside doors others easily passed through. I have always known where you are, what you need, how much you have endured, and which time is right for me to speak. Perhaps darkness tried to bury your name beneath rejection, delays, opportunities slipping from your hands, and looks that made you wonder whether you still had value. Perhaps there were seasons when you felt as if every good thing found its way to others while you received only silence. But my child, heaven has not forgotten your name. What is written by my hand is not erased by the opposition of people. What has been appointed by my mercy cannot be stopped by temporarily closed doors. My messenger knows the way to you, not only where you are in this world, but also where you stand in your inner journey, where you are tired, where you are hoping, where you are cautious, where you are trying to believe one more time, even though your heart has been wounded many times. No obstacle can cause what I have sent at the appointed time to lose its way. This is an awakening word for you. Not a noisy call meant to frighten you, but a sacred interruption meant to make you pause before continuing as before. I am placing your attention on something more important than daily busyness, more important than small worries, more important than the voices that pull you away from peace. There are moments when I interrupt the familiar flow of your life, not to make you lose direction, but to bring you back to the right one. You have become used to waiting, used to telling yourself that it is not yet time, used to shrinking your expectations so you will feel less disappointed. But I am stirring a new awareness within you. Something is on its way, and when it touches your life, it will change the way you pray, the way you praise, the way you see me, and the way you understand the silent seasons that have passed. What is coming is not only a blessing for you to hold and keep for yourself. It is an entrance into the deeper will I have for you. I do not give great things merely so you can feel relief for a little while, but so you can become a stream of support, healing, encouragement, and clarity for others who also need to see my faithfulness. When you receive what I am preparing, it will not stop with you. It will spread to your family, touch those you love, influence your future, and leave a mark upon generations to come. Some blessings have a personal shape, but inside them they carry family meaning. Some answers come to one person, but their echo lifts many people. Some doors open for you, but behind that door is a path for all those who will be encouraged by your story. Therefore, do not treat this as passing information. Before a blessing appears in outward life, it is often already prepared in the sacred place. Before you see the result, I have arranged the foundation. Before you receive good news, I have worked in places you could not enter. Before you understood, I guided. Before you called, I knew. I am not merely giving you advance notice. I am preparing you for a visitation of favor, and that visitation requires an awakened heart, a tender spirit, and a readiness no longer bound by old doubt. You do not need to be perfect for me to touch you, but you need to open your heart to recognize when I am drawing near. Let your inner being become still in this moment. Do not rush to analyze. Do not rush to ask how, when, through whom, or from where. Breathe, my beloved child. Let that breath remind you that I am still holding you in my hand. Let peace return to the places once occupied by tension. Let my words soothe the questions that have made you weary. There are things you cannot understand in haste. There are signs that only become clear when your heart stops chasing noise. When you pause, you will realize I have been moving for a long time. When you become quiet, you will hear the guidance that has always been present. When you stop trying to open every door by yourself, you will see that the right door is being opened by my hand. You have not been deprived of your portion. You do not stand outside the story I am writing. You are not late according to my timing. What has passed is not proof that you were forgotten, but the process I used to prepare you for what you are about to enter. The days when you cried softened your heart. The seasons when you waited deepened your faith. The times you thought you were rejected taught you to distinguish what truly comes from me. The wilderness roads taught you to lean on me instead of depending only on what your eyes could see. Now, as what I prepared begins to draw near, you will not receive it like someone proud, but like someone grateful. You will not call it luck, but mercy arranged at the right time. So, open your heart. My child, let holy expectation come alive in you again. Rise from the feeling of being forgotten and remember that I still call you by name. Let your prayer no longer be only a cry for rescue in your exhaustion, but an agreement with what I am doing. Let your praise not wait until everything appears before it rises, but let it begin now. In the very moment you believe I am moving, I am drawing near to you not by chance, but by intention. I am arranging things not to impress, but to complete what I have appointed. And when the time opens, you will see that every silence, every wait, Every redirection led you to the very place where I wanted you to stand, the place where you recognize that I never forgot you, never left you, and never stopped working for the good prepared for you. The messenger I am sending to you will not only carry what you prayed for, but also bring what you do not yet have enough words to describe. My beloved child, there are needs deeper than speech, sighs that have never become clear prayers, and wounds you have grown so used to hiding that even you no longer name them. But I know it all. Therefore, what I send is not only a single answer, not merely a sign that gives you brief comfort, but a full visitation, healing for your body, clarity for your mind, peace for your heart, restoration for what you once thought had been closed forever. This movement will also carry connections arranged in grace, doors opening at the right time, protection strengthened around you, and a renewal of purpose that you lost many times during weary seasons. But understand this deeply, with blessing always comes a call. I do not come merely to pass through your life like a guest and then leave. I come to reign in the places where fear once ruled you, to place order where there was chaos, to take authority over the regions you had given to worry, bitterness, and doubt. What I bring is a gift, but it is also an invitation to enter a new way of living, more awake, more humble, and nearer to me. Now listen very carefully. To receive what I am sending, you do not need to fight for it. You do not need to try to appear strong, and you do not need to become perfect before opening the door. You only need to be present with a truthful heart. Open the inner places within you. Make room in your expectations, in the plans you have held tightly, and in the disappointments that have made you cautious toward good things. I respond to longing. When you seek me, I will move. When you turn toward me, I will speak. When you humble yourself in trust, I will lift you with love that never runs dry. So ask yourself, my child, are you ready to make room? Make room by releasing bitterness that no longer belongs to you, by laying down burdens you were not created to carry forever, by no longer clutching old chains while your mouth keeps praying for a new season. You cannot enter the new while dragging every old bond behind you as evidence of the past. If a king were coming, you would not let the entrance be blocked by unnecessary things. So do not allow the doorway of your life to be covered by doubt, fear, or quiet resistance. Remember, I do not lie. What I have spoken, I have the power to fulfill. My timing may not resemble what you expected, but my faithfulness is never shaken. There are things that seem delayed, yet they are actually protection. There are seasons that seem prolonged, yet they are preparation. If the blessing came too early, it might overwhelm you, but now the soil within you has been tilled. Your faith has been tested. Your heart has been refined by fire, and you are becoming steady enough to guard what I am about to place into your hands. The messenger is coming, and this time, you will not only receive the blessing, you will step into the purpose I prepared for you.